Hello and welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. Today I want to do a reading on Michael Vaughn. His nickname is Monkey, Michael Monkey Vaughn. He's a 5-year-old boy who allegedly walked away from his home July of 2021. His father was watching him and his younger sister, and he stated that he left the room for a few minutes. Michael was playing video games. He had his little boxer briefs on and a t-shirt, and his father states that he went into the other room to change the baby's diaper and to order some pizza. And he says it was no more than 20 minutes, which I kind of find that hard to believe, but that's what he said. And he was gone. He went outside. The front door was still locked, but the garage door apparently was open, or access out the garage. He looked all around. I don't know if he drove around or what, and he couldn't find him anywhere. His wife was working, and that's about all he's had to say. There were a few sightings on some neighbors' cameras of a blue car. I think it was a blue car and a white car, a white Honda Civic, which they have not identified the owner of that drove by at the same time period that he allegedly went missing. They did identify the other car. There was a man walking by in shorts, and I believe a jogger. So the man has not been identified or come forward, and he was just walking in the neighborhood. And the white Honda Civic, as far as I know, has not been identified. They're digging up the backyard of a neighbor's house right now, looking for his remains. Apparently they got a tip. The people that were renting that, I guess, had a shady past, possibly child-related material that's illegal. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, they're digging up the backyard right now. This is the second or third day, I think, and they haven't found anything yet, but they're still digging. I thought we'd just pull a few cards. Gosh, it's so horrible. Such an adorable little kid. Adorable, adorable little boy. So I'm just going to lay down a few cards, and I'm just going to ask a couple questions to start. I'd like to know if the white Honda Civic had anything to do with his abduction, or did the man walking by have anything to do with his abduction? I want to start with that. Just see what we can get. Anything that would be helpful. Alright, so I'm just going to use the Urban Tarot. I'm going to lay a few cards down. This is the basis of this situation. We'll put some cards down here for the white Honda Civic. Did they pick him up? And then this side will be for the person walking by, though I find it hard to believe that somebody walking by could do that, but those are kind of the two suspects. So we'll start with that and just see what we can get. I hope they find him. I hope he's okay, but it's been 1.5 years now. All right, the basis of the situation. We have the Six of Wands. This is a victory card. That's interesting. It was in reverse, which means it's not good for him, but we'll see. All right, the first card on the Honda Civic, first one we have is the Four of Cups in reverse. All right, the Four of Cups in reverse. In this deck it's called Luxury, but it's actually just having so much you're full, overfull, satiated, can't take any more. It's also a card meaning not satisfied with what you have. In reverse, it means not having what you want, not having emotion, cups or emotions, love. We're asking about the Honda Civic. All right, then we have another reversal. We have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is illusion. It's having choices, and most of the choices are illusions. Cups of emotion. This is the second cup. This is second cups card we've seen so far. Not having good choices, not making good choices. This is called debauch. All right. Third card. It's in reverse too. The Dancer. It's the Princess of Wands. A princess. This is an interesting deck. The Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands is a young person, full of fire, full of energy. That was little Michael. He was a little tornado. He was here, there, and everywhere. Lots of energy, running all around. I would say this card probably is him. In reverse, it's not having energy. It could be a really negative card for him. We're asking about the white Honda Civic. All right, another reverse card. The Prince, what is it? Oh, Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles. This is called the Day Trader. Prince of Pentacles. This is someone who goes on the internet, does lots of things online. Pentacles are money and health and any material things. So this person, the princes are kind of young. They're not an older person. They're a fairly young person. They're not a child. And usually slow, usually bringing messages. In reverse, this would be someone who is not bringing messages. This is someone who is not giving gifts. No energy. I don't really see the car here. I see a lot of reversals. Let's look at these. This is someone in the neighborhood taking him. All right. Princess of Swords. The activist. Princess of Swords is a young person, lots of energy, truth seeker, in your face, here and there. They call it the activist. In reverse, it's someone who lies. This is someone who's a liar, hurtful, all that. We have the Ace of Cups. This is the beginning of love. Here we go again. Lots of cups, lots of emotions. This is in reverse. In reverse, it's no gift of love. It's no beginning. It's an ending. Then we have the Knight of Wands. This is called the Rock Star. The Knight of Wands. This is a very energetic knight. Lots of energy. Burning, burning, burning. Here, there, everywhere. It can be emotions. It can be doing this, doing that, starting this, starting that. Not a big attention span, but wants the glory. This is somebody that wants to be a rock star, and this is in the upright position. All right. And we have Justice. Justice card is upright. This is law enforcement. This card stands for law enforcement. It stands for the legal system. It can be anything related to law. It can be a balance of power. It can mean, this is a good card to see. This means the police are on on the job. They're doing what they can. Digging up that backyard is a big undertaking. They had a tip about that house. I'm not sure what it was. They may find his remains there, but who did that, we don't know, and it's not for sure yet. As of this reading, this is Monday, and they've been digging for 2 or 3 days now. I guess this is the 3rd day. Justice is also what goes around comes around. What you put out there, you get back. So, this was about the car. The car. Okay. Not having what you want. Making the wrong choices and being delusional. I don't really see this pointing to, this is someone in the neighborhood. We do have the law enforcement. We do have someone who wants to be a rock star. We have the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords is someone who's intellectual, young person. This is a young person wanting to know everything, wanting to cut through all the extra stuff and to the heart of the matter. In reverse, it's a young person that really isn't going anywhere, or doing things for the wrong reason. These are all fairly young people. The only card I see that really pertains to the situation around him is, as for the car, I don't see a whole lot having to do with Michael. There is the internet, this internet situation, which I think the people that were in that house that they're digging up the backyard, they were arrested for internet, doing something on the internet. So we're seeing that. We're seeing not feeling like you have enough. We're seeing the 7 of Cups. That's wanting everything. But this card in reverse means not having everything or making really bad choices. This card, pretty much the same thing, is feeling egotistical, like you've got everything you need, but upside down, it's not having enough. These 2 cards are showing not having what you want. Somebody that's, I don't want to say addicted, but we've got the internet. Let's pull a few more cards. Let's pull a few more cards. All right, let's concentrate on someone with a car picking him up. I've already got 4 cards. This is the people in the neighborhood. I get law enforcement. We know they're there. 2 blocks over. Let's just pull a few more cards. Let's turn these around like this. Mix them up a little better. See what we get. I wish we could find him. I wish we knew what happened to him. These readings for little missing children are really hard. I just feel so bad for them. To think that somebody would take advantage of a little child. I mean, somebody took him, let's face it. He didn't just hop on a freight train and disappear. Either someone in a car picked him up or someone in the neighborhood, possibly walking. I don't see walking, but I see the neighborhood. All right, let's get some hard answers here. Okay. Was Michael picked up by a car, by someone driving? Let's put some down here. Getting more reversals. Alright, we're getting... Wow, the 3 of Swords. Wow, that's gruesome. That's someone in a bathtub. Not someone, but looks like swords piercing something in the bathtub. In reverse, and this is sorrow. This is getting over it somewhat. This could be the parents. Who took him? Nine of Pentacles. This is a single woman with a lot of money. In reverse, this is a woman coming out into society, losing money. Six of Cups. This is childhood. Happiness. In reverse, it's not a happy childhood. Alright, I think I'm going to use a different deck here because I'm really not happy with what I'm getting. I think we will use let's see, this one. Shadows. Alright, let's put that over there. Let's pull a few more cards. Where is Michael? Who picked him up? Little Michael Monkey Vaughn. Someone had to have picked him up or taken him into their house. They had to. He didn't just go up and smoke. Alright. We're going to try it again. We're going to do... Was he picked up by someone driving by in a car? Or was it someone in the neighborhood that saw him walking around? That's what we're going to get. Do these two. We know the basis already. Alright, we've got this is someone in a car. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the Nightmare card. This is for asking if he was picked up by someone driving in a car. In reverse, it's someone coming out of a nightmare. The nightmare's over with. Rebuilding or not. It depends on the cards around it. The Hermit. This is a loner. This is going within. Someone who is soul searching. With this card, let's read these cards all together. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Look, there's a little, I don't know, that's not a child, that's the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, very slow moving, of the earth. This shows a person with little gnomes around it, little fairies. He's on the internet. This is upright. Could he be somewhere in a forest with trees? This is a very slow moving knight, but he gets the job done. Alright, we've got Four of Wands. This is a celebration, a happy home. This is in reverse, so it's not a happy home. It's not a celebration. So we're asking about a car picking him up. I really don't get a no here. All right, it's someone in the neighborhood take him. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is being in the right place at the right time or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the wheel just keeps moving. All right, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the beginning of a new situation. This is a fiery, motivated, moving, making things happen, opportunity. This is a beginning, this is an opportunity. Then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Here's a Fool. This is something going down a new path. This is the Fool. Taking a chance. Leap of faith. I think it's pointing to someone in the neighborhood. I see him being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Someone starting something. a new start, starting something new. Wheel of Fortune, someone's starting something new. This is taking a chance. Knight of Wands in reverse. We've got wands, we've got fire, we've got opportunity. I think someone in the neighborhood, and I haven't ruled out the car, but the car doesn't seem to be what we got here. And then the Fool, a leap of faith, starting a new path. This is like someone in the neighborhood, whether they could have been driving by, but we still didn't see the car. I didn't see a car. We see someone going within. See, I think I'll read these all together. I see someone in the neighborhood, a crime of opportunity, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, taking a chance on a new path. They hadn't done this to little kids before. They hadn't taken children, but I think this was their opportunity. And I see something in the woods, fairies, trees. I don't see a backyard. Gosh, I think it's telling us that someone took him in the neighborhood, not especially driving by. Gosh, I haven't really gotten much information. It's someone that I don't think has done this before. Whoever did it, they were fairly young, I think. All of the cards were fairly young. Someone in the neighborhood, could have been driving by. It might not have been the Honda Civic. I don't know that you'd walk by and grab some little kid and carry him off, but maybe he enticed him, maybe he lived near there. That one person has never come forward, but he might be just afraid, and he might be guilty of something. Just a few more cards, and I think we're going to end it. So all I'm really getting is a younger person, and I don't mean a young person, but not a really old person. It was a crime of opportunity. The Two of Swords, making a choice, stepping back, trying to make a decision. I don't think they've done this before. That's what I'm getting. That's all I'm getting. Somebody in the neighborhood. It could have been a neighbor. It could have been somebody visiting. Somebody walking. I don't know that I could see how that could be easily done. We don't know how far he went. He'd gone around his street. Could have been somebody driving by. So all I'm really getting, I'm pulling a few more cards, and they're still digging up his backyard, not his backyard, the neighbor's yard, 2 blocks over, looking for remains. Just pull a few more. All right. A younger person, and I don't mean someone really young, but not old. All right, the Knight of Wands. There we go again. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse is someone doing something really quickly. Knights are not real old. Actually, just not thinking about what they were doing. In reverse, a lot of fire inside of them, a lot of, I want to say hatred for some reason. And then we get the Five of Cups. All right, the Five of Cups. This is thinking everything's over. It's the end of the world. Not being happy, being sad, brokenhearted. Cups are emotions. Seeing nothing good in your life. That could be the person that took him, even though there are good things, not seeing them. And we have the Six of Wands. This is someone climbing up a hill, Wands are fire signs. This is like a victory. In reverse, it's not. It's not doing good things. Bad things happen in their life. These are really negative cards right here. This is the person that I believe took him. Then the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, the Nine of Pentacles is a really happy card. There we have again children. We have children. And we have an older person standing there, but not an old person. In reverse, it's not having your wishes fulfilled. This is a really depressed person, a really negative person. Lots of problems. Drinking, I would say substance abuse. Right there, drinking, making really bad errors, feeling like you're never having a victory. Whoever took him, I think, was not real old, had substance abuse problems and other problems, mental problems. That's all I'm really getting. Maybe I'll do... No, I don't feel called to do the pendulum. I don't know why. I either do it, I feel like I should do it, or not. I think I'm going to close the circle, and we're going to end the reading here. So I didn't really get a lot, except someone in the area. It was a crime of opportunity. I got that they're not real old, not real young, but not real old. Alcohol and those kind of substance abuses, negative lifestyle, feeling like nothing right is happening. They took a leap of faith and did that. I'm not so sure they've ever done this before. They did online things probably. So that's all I have. I wish I had more. Hopefully they'll find out what happened to him. Poor little guy. 5 years old, full of life. Anyway, please subscribe if you like this. Leave kind comments. Watch Amanda's Afterlife Adventures if you really want some exciting information about crimes and people that have passed over. We don't know that about Michael for sure. And I'll see you next time. Bye.